the octagonal blender machine for powder mixing. Let's see how to operate it. Let's first understand the control panel. Here is the main on-off switch given. Make sure you have supplied the 3-phase power to the panel. We are given all the terminal diagrams as shown. So here you need to supply the main power supply, 3-phase 415 volt. All the wiring are done as per the electric standard, and all the components are marked for easy servicing. Here is the main power supply. You need to switch it on. Once you switch on the power supply, the power light will come. This machine is using the variable speed drive, so the power supply is single phase, but the motor is 3-phase. This is the RPM indicator. It will indicate you the speed of the octagonal blender, at what rotation the blender is rotating. This is the process time. This you can set so that after that particular time the machine will stop automatically. To switch it on, there is a switch given, timer on and off. Now there is 2-minute time is set. The next is blender on. Press this switch to switch on the blender, and this is the blender trip. In case there is some power load, the motor is taking load, there is some extra load, then it will trip the main supply and it will show the error light here. This is the variable speed port. You can control the speed of the blender. This is blender stop, blender start, and this is the start light. When you start the blender, it will show the green light that blender is running right now. This is the jog button to run the machine in the jog mode, like this, and you keep on pressing it and the machine will run. As soon as you leave it, the machine will stop. And this is the timer reset button. If you wish to reset the timer, suppose if I run the machine for the lesser time, say 1 minute, I have not completed the cycle and I wish to reset, then I can just press it to reset the timer. And this is the emergency stop. For example, now I have run the machine for half of time. I have set the 2 minutes, but I run only for 1 minute. But I want to start a new cycle, then I can press the timer reset. So this way it will start from the beginning. Suppose you want to change the time. This is in the minutes. So suppose if you want to change the time, then you can press the set key and you can increase the time or decrease the time, or you can even set the double digit or triple digit. So I will set it for 3 minutes right now, and then I will reset the timer to set it on the 3. First you will press set, then you will increase it, and then again set, and then reset the time. So resetting is important before starting the new cycle every time. Now there is one more feature we have given. When we start the machine, as soon as you start the machine, the timer starts, but there is a safety interlock on these doors. So when we open the door, there is a sensor given. So when in the running position, if someone open the door, the machine will stop, like this. So once the machine is stopped, you can close the door again and you can start it again. Again, we have given a proxy sensor here to set the position of stop. When the machine stops, it stops the machine in the same position every time. So suppose we are pressing the stop key, the machine will stop every time in the same position, in the discharge position. The position can be set from that point. So this is the position machine will start. Yes. I start it again and change the speed. This knob is to change the speed. Here is the RPM indicator and you can see the speed. I am taking it to the maximum, which is 21 RPM. The indication will be immediate, but the actual speed will take time. Now this is running at the full speed, and even if I stop the machine in between, so whatever speed, whatever time you press the stop key, it will stop at the same position. So this is the discharge position. The upper part is for the feeding, the lower butterfly valve is for the discharge. So machine will stop at the same position every time. This is the main specialty. And if this position is disturbed, you can just set this strip here and there to set with the sensor position, to set the actual position you want. Then there is the inching, the jogging. You can do the machine jog, which I shown already, and that's it. This is how we can operate the machine. Now let's pour the powder inside to see how it works. So to pour the powder, we need to open the top entry, which are on the clamps. You can just loose the clamp and turn it down to open the top lid. There is a seal, rubber seal given, and this is how you can see there is a baffle inside for a better mixing procedure. The whole inner surface is mirror finished. I will pour the powder. We are mixing two different kind of powders. And we can reinstall the top lid. We'll lock the clamps and make them tight. Make sure you tight all the clamps so that lid don't be loose. Once the powder loading is done, you always need to load the 3/4 of the blender, because 1/4 portion is required blank for better movement. If you will fill it till the top, the movement and the mixing procedure will not happen properly. Then we can start the machine. Currently I have set for 3 minutes. I will do it, reset, and then we'll start it, and I running the machine at the full speed.